We cannot continue to allow thousands upon thousands of people to pour into our country, many of whom have the same thought process as this savage killer. Many of the principles of radical Islam are incompatible with Western values and institutions.
Donald Trump's proposed ban on Muslims entering the US has attracted criticism and alarm from Muslim communities throughout the country. Following the shooting of 50 people in a gay club in Orlando on Sunday by what appears to have been a radicalized American Muslim of Afghan origin, the presumptive Republican nominee wasted no time in repeating his message.
We need to tell the truth also about how radical Islam is coming to our shores. And it's coming. With these people, folks, it's coming.
The US is home to more than 3 million Muslims, most of whom have been integrated into American society and now observing Mr. Trump with growing concern. The FT visited the Masjid Muhammad Mosque in Washington, D.C. to hear from some of the capital's Muslim community. The mosque is the city's oldest and the first to be built by freed African-American slaves. Today it is headed by Imam Talib Sharif, who served in the US Air Force for 30 years.
So it's very disappointing, first of all, that a person can even run for office and make those kind of statements and hurt citizens, current citizens of the country. Just basically write them off. The same citizens that he's supposed to represent, to just write them off in a statement like that, to say now we're going to ban, etc. That puts the whole religion on a notice. And obviously he has to have support, the Republican Party here in America, for having as their presumptive nominee an individual that, like Donald Trump, the kind of things he's saying right now. In 2016, with those kind of assertions, it really says that they have turned their back on the founding fathers and the great, great aspirations that have been put in place for this country. We hear that Muslims haven't done their part to help eradicate, to help investigations, to help stop extremists, radicalization, etc. It's not true. The statistics show that they're not true. I spent 30 years in the United States Air Force. I was a senior leader. I was one of many. Now, he said we haven't done our part. What has he done to put his life on the line? My life was on the line.
Among the faithful who have come to break the Ramadan fast is Saeed Abdul Rab, who was born in Afghanistan. He left his home after marrying an American Christian woman whom he met while working for an international NGO in Kabul. Mr. Abdul Rab is also troubled by Mr. Trump's statements and fears they may help radicalize some Muslims.
Especially the Muslims, they are not enough educated. Either here in the United States or outside, when they hear this kind of the Trump's kind of comments, they really fire them, and it's a really make them potential problem. It could be some places where there are no education available, and there's no imams like here, and community like here to help you to understand what's going on. Yes, in the worldwide, it will be a big trade and big result will be very negative.
For Mr. Abdul Rab and other members of his community, Mr. Trump represents a worrying trend. And it is fair to say that come November, they will be voting to keep Mr. Trump out of the White House. Ben Marino, Financial Times, Washington, D.C.